Oh, I have to join from my laptop. You let me in from the other.
Okay.
Use. Oh, okay. 7:01. Let me in from the laptop. Can you mute everyone?
Yes. Okay, well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you might be tuning in from. My name is John Haremza, super excited to be with you here today. We're going to go through what I believe to be one of the most exciting, compelling opportunities and products in the world, and that is Valentis. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Got a presentation for you, but before I jump into that, I want to give you guys a little bit of a background for those of you that may not know me. I have been involved in this industry of network marketing now for 32 years, coming up on 33 years. My background before I entered this industry was not of a professional person. I was a blue collar worker. Actually was working in a factory. I was a welder, a maintenance person, welding, building, maintaining equipment. Grew up in a small town of about 2,000 people in the west central part of the United States. And so I've never sold anything before in my life. And I actually have a learning disability. I have dyslexia, which I still struggle with today. Reading and spelling is very difficult for me. Back then, really affected my self-esteem and my self-confidence. I was very shy, very introverted. And, the reason I share all this with you is because, as you're looking at this, if you're looking at this for the first time, maybe you're newly involved, you're wondering if you can do this, if this can really work for you. I'm here to tell you it absolutely can. What's so exciting about what we have here is it doesn't matter, where you live, what you do, what your age, what your education, what your finances are. None of it really matters. The only thing that really matters is that you recognize, what is going on here, number one. And number two, you take action on it. And this is an incredible business because you can start out on a part-time basis. You can learn as you earn when the timing is right for you. If at all you want to move to this on a full-time basis, that is possible as well. And I think, as a matter of fact, before I jump into the main presentation, I do have a little quick announcement I want to make. This coming weekend, starting, I think on Thursday, which I think that's the 3rd. Thursday, the 3rd is Friday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there is an event taking place with Eric Worre. It's called GoPro. This is like the Super Bowl of the network marketing industry. I mean, some of the top of the top of the top trainers and information that is going to be shared at this event. And so what I encourage you to do is attend that. And I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible for you to do so. I have been, I've got a batch of tickets myself. And I've been giving these tickets away every Monday and every Friday. Also gave some tickets to some key people. And I still have some tickets left. And this event is coming upon us very, very quickly. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend a free ticket to every single one of you that are on here. If you haven't already received the ticket, if you haven't already purchased the ticket and you would like a ticket, I'm going to give you a ticket. And, right now to buy this ticket, it's $197. The tickets I'm giving you also come with 2 additional training programs that you have access to, to look at, whenever you would like. One is on social media. The other is on, how to become a leader, 2 of his top selling training programs. So all you have to do, and Rapshell is helping me out here. She is going to put in a subject title, where you just Facebook her that you'd like a ticket. And she will get that ticket registered for you, and you'll receive an email then from GoPro confirming that ticket. Just message her on Facebook message her, private message her with your name, your phone number, and your email address. She will get your ticket registered. So I'll bring this up just in case some more people join us here towards the end of the Zoom. I'll bring it up one more time, but I mean, it's a phenomenal event. I attend every single one. I've learned every single time. So it's a phenomenal event. But what I believe is the absolute premium company within this industry of network marketing is Valentis. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an overview of what Valentis, oops, I got to share my screen instead of, hold on here. I forgot to share my screen. I just opened up my PowerPoint and forgot to share the screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're live. And so I think the first thing that, because right now I believe there are more people looking for what it is that we have, what we offer than ever before in history. People want to exit the rat race. They want to make extra money. They want to be able to work from home. And so what are we offering? Right. We're offering people the opportunity to make extra money. I mean, whether it's extra money, a few $100s extra a month, whether it's a few $1,000s extra a month on a part-time basis, or whether you're looking for full-time, and as some people are earning crazy, ridiculous, life-changing income, all of that is possible here. It can be done. It's been done. It's being done. Better health through, all of the different products that we offer. It almost would be impossible that something within our product mix would not enhance your life and enhance your overall health and well-being. And then time freedom. And I think, especially with our, people today, this is more important than ever before, is quality of life, and what this type of business can do is, because of people consuming and using the products on a monthly basis that you introduce and then they introduce, because other people promoting the business, you can actually create a income that is no longer tied to your day-to-day efforts. And what I mean by that is this: your job, let's just assume you're in a job, and if you don't show up, you don't get paid, right? Well, when you build a base of people consuming and using the products, a team of people promoting and sharing the products and the opportunity with others, you've essentially removed yourself from the day-to-day activity it takes to generate that income. And this creates time freedom, right? Where it's no longer tied to your day-to-day efforts. Very, very exciting concept. And the bottom line is, guys, again, I don't mean to beat this to death, but I mean, I believe today more than ever before, people are looking for something. They're looking for a better way. I mean, 96% of the people lay awake at night. They're worrying about their health. They're worrying about their finances. They don't know what to do, where to turn. They're living a life of quiet desperation, waiting for someone to give them a lifeline, give them, an alternative, give them a way out, a better life. And what makes it all possible, again, is this industry of network marketing. It's 80 years old, 80 years this industry has been around. Billions, nearly $200 billion of products, goods, and services are delivered every year through this method of distribution. So it's a phenomenal, and that's all it is, right? I mean, that's all it is. It's just another method of distribution. And to best understand it, I like to make a comparison to traditional methods of distribution, like retail, right? I mean, you think about a store, you think about those products on the shelves of those stores, and understand about 50% of the cost of those products is advertising. I mean, paying actors and athletes and high budget advertising campaigns to get you to come into that store and purchase that product. It's not just in traditional stores. Online, they're paying influencers hundreds of millions of dollars to get you to, purchase that product online. Well, what we do is we eliminate those costs. That extra money goes to you, real people with real results, and you're out there promoting it and sharing it. So what I've learned in my now 30 years in this industry is all of these companies, right, and their opportunities are made up of 5 critical elements, right? Company, product, compensation, timing, and training support. And if 2 or 3 of these are missing or not in place, it doesn't matter how good you are or how hard you work. I mean, despite your best efforts, you're going to struggle. It's when all of these elements come together where the magic happens and the fortunes are made. And that's where I believe we are here with Valentis. We got our start back in July of 2014. So we're now just over, coming up on 2.5 years old, 7.5 years old. We're 100% debt free, not a single dollar of outstanding debt, millions of dollars in the bank, right? Our infrastructure is completely paid for. We've done over $250 million in total sales and revenue. Few companies that can ever make that claim. And that's exciting, right? But what's more exciting is not what we've done, but I believe what we're going to do. Because I believe we're going to do our next $250 million, not over the next 7 years, but over the next couple of years, right? And so timing is crucial. The 6th element, what does that mean? It's the culture, it's the energy, it's the vibe, it's the heart behind the company that spawns directly from our founders and CEO, Dave Jordan, and his wife, Joyce. Now, one of the areas that really has brought our company to the dance, what we're probably most known for, is helping people in the area of weight loss. And this is something I know a bit about because I've struggled with my weight my entire adult life. And when I say that, I mean, I've tried everything. I've done the meal replacements. I've done the shakes. I've done the, hypnosis. I've done the acupressure. I've done it all. And one word sums it all up, and that is miserable. I mean, the thing that I know is whatever someone does to lose their weight, if they're not able to or willing to do that the rest of their life, they're going to gain their weight back. And what's so incredible or brilliant about what the concept we have here at Valentis is we've created a program where you're not miserable. It's coffee. Think about this. 80% of the population drinks coffee every single day, and they don't just drink it. They love it. They're going to drink it every day for the rest of their life. It's the first thing they think about. They enjoy it. They drink multiple cups a day. Now imagine that very same thing that you love, that you do every single day, that very same thing is helping you because of the ingredients, is helping you control manning and lose weight. Folks, that's a brilliant concept. Now, we have another product called Thermal Perk. This enhances the results of the coffee. It can be taken by itself. It's a capsule. Thermo, meaning it's a thermogenic product. It's going to increase your overall metabolism, your core body temperature. You're simply going to burn more calories just sitting around. And in addition, enhancing that appetite suppressant to give you that willpower to push the plate away and not eat as much. We have multiple products to help and aid in weight loss, right? We have a carb blocker 24/7, a keto creamer. We've got a cocoa, even a product called Tropical Blast, tastes like a pina colada with the similar ingredients as the coffee. Now, we've got a couple other products I just want to mention that we just received. And again, this isn't available in every country, but it's available here in the United States. This Power Mist. This is a CBD. It's a whole flower suspended in water. It's 99% absorbed, which all the oils on the market are in that 5%. So it's a very, very strong and potent product, full spectrum, going to help in a lot of different ways, in our cannabinoid system and such. The next product is Relief. This is going to aid in weight loss as well, helping with your digestion, gut health, if you will. Gut health is just a huge, huge thing nowadays that people are realizing that so many health challenges are tied to your gut health, and this is going to improve overall gut health. We just introduced this product. This is called Rock Tonic, and this is nitric oxide, something that naturally occurs in your body. If your nitric oxide in your body is low. You're fatigued. You have low blood flow, low sexual drive, all these things. If you could increase your nitric oxide just by having a few sprays a day, it's going to help improve enhance so many things in your life. Emulin, another product I want to mention. There's two of them, Emulin M and Emulin C. Brought to us by a guy by the name of Dr. Joseph Ahrens. He's a 2-time Nobel Prize nominee. And this particular product, what's interesting, it's going to help the way your body processes carbohydrates and sugars. I don't think anybody would argue that we get way too many sugars. We get way too much sugar today in our diets. And this is going to help the way your body processes it, help the way, it helps with your carbohydrates and such. Also going to aid in weight loss, inflammation, things of that nature. Phenomenal product. It has a clinical study, not on just the ingredients, but on the actual product itself, Emulin, published in a peer medical journal. So, all the science and research is here to back this product up. We have, about 30 products in total, and you can go to valentisproducts.com. You can learn about them, spend the time, learning about the ones that interest you the most, but phenomenal line of products. Now, the other critical element I believe is required for any level of success is timing, getting involved in something before the whole world has heard about it and be part of helping the world learn about it. Right. And the thing of it is, every company tells you the timing is perfect. And so how do you know? Right. I mean, timing, what I have learned, and I've written books on this, so I understand this. I've studied it. Timing is really a factor of numbers. And the only two numbers really are how many distributors are there and what's the sales volume. Okay. And by both of those measurements, the timing here at Valentis truly is perfect. And it's right in that sweet spot. Okay. Right in that sweet spot where, here in North America, Europe, Asia, just really getting started. But the timing from a numbers standpoint could not be better. And I think the timing of what's going on in the world, the interest in the home-based business, the interest in health and well-being. I think there's a lot of convergence here from a timing standpoint that just make this incredibly, incredibly exciting and attractive. Now, compensation. Remember when I talked about, the actors and the athletes, the high budget advertising campaigns, that 50% of a cost of a product goes to advertising and distribution. Well, again, we don't do that. That 50% goes into the compensation plan to you, to me, to everyday person sharing and promoting what Valentis is all about. That 50% is divided up over 7 profit centers. Okay. If you just want to, develop a customer base, sharing just the products alone, you can make up to 40% on monthly, every single month off of your customer base. If you buy some inventory, it can even increase that profit to 50%. We have a fast start bonus. This is where you introduce others that say, I want to do this too. Depending on where they start, you can earn up to $200 every time you get a new person started as a one-time bonus. We have a legacy bonus. This is what I like to refer to as leveraged income. You're leveraging the efforts of other people. When other people bring people in, you can make, depending on where they join, and if they're in your legacy team, $100 on when someone else brings somebody in. We have the dual team commission. This is what I call the residual. This is the monthly consumption. It's everybody consuming and using the product. This is crazy. You can earn up to $100,000 per week in this one profit center. The matching check, the global bonus, the car bonus. There's something in this for everybody. Now, the question, can you do this? And folks, you can do this. You've learned everything you need to know to be successful here in kindergarten. It's called show and tell. We tell stories about our company, about our products, about what's happened to us and what's happened to others, right? Think about this. Have you ever gone to a really good movie or eaten at a great restaurant and told somebody about it? And if yes, do you think your excitement towards that movie or restaurant has ever influenced someone else to go see a movie or eat at the restaurant? Absolutely yes. Well, that's all we do here, right? Is if what I'm sharing with you is something you can share with someone else in the sense of letting people know, because you don't tell somebody about the whole movie or every bite of that restaurant experience. you generally tell them, you got to check this out. You got to see this movie. You got to try this restaurant. And your excitement towards that gets them to want to do that. Well, the same is true here because we have all these tools. We have an app. The whole world is on an app today that you can share videos and information with other people, be notified when they review it through the Share Valentis app. Now, we also, just from a standpoint of what does it take to get started, there is a one-time $20 membership fee, and then it's just a matter of what you want for product. I always tell people you should get in somewhere between serious and nervous. I mean, if you want to stick your toe in the water, you can buy one product for $59. Okay. If you want to try a few of our products, a little better value, $160. Maybe a few family members want to try it, have a little bit of product on hand. You can go with the advanced pack. I mean, that's $263. But if you really are looking at this from a business standpoint and you want to do what others are doing and really promote this from a business, build that home-based business, then I recommend the business pack or the career pack. And there's really 5 reasons why I do so. And the first reason is example. Okay. Everything you do sets an example of what others think they have to do, meaning it's hard to get someone to do something you haven't done yourself. It's easy to get somebody to do something that you have done yourself. And so getting started with a business pack or a career pack is going to help how your business duplicates and how others follow. Of course, having some product on hand. I mean, that only makes sense, right? To have products to use, have products to sell, have products to sample with others, having a workable inventory. It is a better value. Actually, you're paying the highest amount for the product when you buy a single unit at $59. If you go with a business pack, brings the cost per unit down to $39 is what you're paying, or with a career pack, $36. And I mean, that's easy to understand. If you pay less, you're making more, right? It demonstrates commitment, maximizes the earning. You automatically become a Ruby within the compensation plan, which you go on the residual side of the plan, our dual team commissions, from 5% to 20%, right? So that's a significant bump. And as long as you maintain your monthly order, you're going to maintain all the benefits associated with that Ruby position. Legacy qualified, that's important. You have to start with a business pack or a career pack to become legacy qualified. And you automatically get locked in to a 4 and a 5 level matching check. Okay. Which, it's hard to understand that right now, but it's significant. Okay. So last question is, do you want to do this business? Okay. I mean, that's a good question. And here's what I'll tell you. This is a fun business. I mean, it is a fun business. Lose weight, additional income. That's kind of the worst case scenario. I mean, should you say yes here? But what has really driven me in my life, it's the what ifs in life. Some people are, what if it doesn't work? I'm like, what if it does? I mean, what if you could start out on a part-time basis, learn as you earn, with a very, very small product purchase, start sharing this with others and make an extra few hundred, maybe a few $1,000s a month. Again, all these results are going to be independent, but there are people doing it, and there's no reason why you can't do it either. You might even make that dream income. I mean, that 6-figure income, that full-time income, the ability to work from home, own your own business. Really what you do is you own your life, right? You own your life. And you're in complete control. Personal development, tax advantage, just the tax advantages alone in having a home-based business more than covers the cost of the products that you may purchase. Recognition, what I'll leave you with is this: is most people live in a someday world, and what I mean by that is they always want to do something, but it's someday, right? Someday I'm going to get out of this job that I hate. Right. Someday I'm going to, lose that weight. Someday I'm going to get healthy. Someday I'm going to save for retirement. Right. Someday I'm going to get out of debt. Everything is someday, someday, someday. And he's keep kicking the can down the road. And just nothing ever seems to change. Well, here's what I can tell you. I mean, if you look back 5 years ago, okay, and what life was like 5 years ago and look at it today, for the most part, not much has changed. But here's the scary thought. Let's look ahead 5 years, because it'll be a snap of a finger. We're going to be 5 years down the road. The question is, will have anything changed for you? Okay. And that's where Valentis comes in, because we can change the course of the next 5 years of your life, but not someday, folks. It's today. Procrastination is the thief of success. right? Recognize something. I mean, we're coming into a new year. We've got 32 days, 33 days left in this year of 2021. And we're coming into a brand new year. Not just you, but everyone out there wants to see how they can make next year their best year ever. And so let's get out there and let people understand that. Now, if you want to accelerate your success, and just, learn as much as possible about the possibilities and the potential, I encourage you to attend this event coming up this weekend, this GoPro event. Again, I'm giving, for everyone tuning in right now, you can get a free ticket. If you don't have one, or if you haven't purchased one already, I'm going to give you this ticket. Just Facebook Wrap Shell and request that ticket, and you're going to get a free ticket to this 3-day event. It's a virtual event. Be a couple 100,000 people on this event. So it's going to be unbelievable. It'll be something you've never experienced before. And then also one other quick announcement. I had made an announcement on Friday that this coming Friday, I was doing a fireside chat on branding, which is a topic I'm very, very excited about. I don't want to compete with the GoPro event and have you guys, wonder which one you should be on. So I'm going to go ahead and postpone this fireside chat till the following Friday. So this Friday, no fireside chat. Next Friday, we'll be doing a fireside chat on branding. I'm super excited about this topic, but this coming Friday, no fireside chat. Next, the following Friday, what would that be? It'd be the 11th. So the 10th. Our next fireside chat will be the 10th. And so please join me on that. With that, I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. And, message Rep Shell on her Facebook. If you don't know how to do that, you can message me. I'll get it to her and she can get that ticket to you. With that, everybody have a fantastic start to your week, and we'll talk to you again all soon. Bye now.